All right, guys. So it's time to feed my goats, and you see how they are fighting amongst themselves. This shows how selfish animals are. Let's not be like them. But that's just by the way. So here we go. Yeah, it's a feast. It's a feast. Let me get in there with them and just see that they dine very well. Let me go from the other side. These are their neighbors. Yeah. So look at these guys. They just can't seem to understand that there's enough for everyone. Somebody always wants to bully someone and take more. Meanwhile, they can only chew one bite at a time. Look at them. And I get a bit concerned when they do this. And yeah, have you seen that the chicken and the turkey are also taking the greens? Most people don't know that birds eat leaves. Most people don't know. But here you have it. Testament, as you can see. Most people don't know this. And look at them. This is the beauty of it. I'm suspecting that some of my female goats are pregnant. I'm suspecting this particular lady, the black and white lady, is pregnant. I'm also suspecting this one could be pregnant. But it's early days and I'm waiting to see. Okay, so it looks like now they have all calmed down and they are ready to feast together, tolerating everyone. But I know one person will start fighting, particularly this guy, this lady, sorry, this lady. Let me see what's this. Okay, it's just the hair. Yeah, she's so combative, so combative. Yeah, this is just their breakfast. I'm just hanging around to ensure that they've eaten to their full and that they are filled up appropriately. If it's not enough, I'm going to bring more. I usually like to feed them fresh. I don't like giving them dry grass unless I don't have any choice. But most often, I would want to give them the fresh grass. You see what I said? She is so combative and stubborn, and a bit greedy and selfish too. There is enough food. Why do you have to fight? Look at this other one too. And the funny thing is, it's the females who are doing that. The male guy is just calmly eating. Look at them. Look at them. A crazy bunch. A crazy bunch. Look at them. And sometimes I get concerned because in that practice, I fear they could possibly damage a pregnancy. Yeah, because sometimes she doesn't just push them away gently. Sometimes she sort of bumps them a bit heavily, and I get concerned. Now, some people, when it comes to feeding their goats, they just give them the grass and leave. But I think that it's important to hang around to observe how they eat and even further if they eat, because it can also give you an idea as to the health of your goats, whether or not they are healthy or whether or not there's something wrong. Because when I brought the grass, if I had realized that any of them is a bit dormant and not eating, that alone would have been a sign to me that, hey, these goats are having a problem. And straight away, I would have paid extra attention to try to get to the bottom of whatever may be causing that. As it stands now, fortunately for me, they are all feasting very, very pleasantly. Look, just look at her. This is one of the most stubborn female goats I've ever had. Look at her. Always trying to bully the rest with her weight. And yet, you can only chew just the mouthful that your mouth can keep. Look at that. She's left what she's eating to go and fight over another one. Look at this. I'm sure she'll come back here very soon. Look at her. She's over there. I'm sure she'll come back here very, very soon. I don't understand how come she always wants to bully the younger ones or the little ones. You see, they are even tolerating the chickens to also eat some of the greens. I'll be putting out a video about the benefit of chicken eating pawpaw leaves. After this one, you would see that video, and I tell you, it is very, very educative. If you are not aware that such things can strengthen your chickens and boost their immune system, then you don't want to miss that video. You see what I do with my chickens and my turkeys that are very exceptional and gives them that feel for them to be like they are. You see how beautiful they are. Look at them. Yeah. Look at them. They feast together. It's one big community. And notice how these four people are feasting peacefully together. Okay, I spoke too soon. But at least they are not as aggressive as this lady there, the brown and white one. Yeah, you see? Now she's back. And I'm sure she's going to try to bully them again. Just give her some seconds. She'll get back at. And I spoke again. And you see, she didn't even wait for me to finish with my sentence. And she's back at it. But like I said, it's still one big community. Look at them. You see the turkey? This is the mama turkey. The younger ones are in there. You see them in the video I'm going to put out next. You see how they've grown since the last video I did on them. The bullying continues. Yeah. But basically, my goats are growing. They are being refreshed. They are thriving. I'm looking forward for the pregnancy to kick in, manifest. They do the full term and start dropping the kids. Yeah. So we are bringing more food for them. More food, more food, more food for them, more food for them. Bonnie, to say. So the feast continues. Yeah, so now there is enough for everyone. So it looks like the fighting has ended now. Look at them. An interesting bunch. Basically, they are all feasting and enjoying. 5 females, 1 male. I'm waiting for the population to increase. And in case you don't realize, this is my home. And these are my neighbors. Subscribe if you are yet to do so. Turn on the post notification. Share the videos. We can all do this at home. This is money in your pocket, under your control. I'll catch you on the next one.